You're in a series with a great player with Jokic. What have you learned just watching him play and watching him compete, or how he goes about his business in these kind of games?
Yeah, I think above all, he's very smart.
Denver comes back the other way, deep for Jokic. Look at that pass. Oh! Jokic on the pump fake. Oh, the pass! Here's Jokic. Oh, what a no-look.
Kidding.
Brown!
I think that's what gives him his edge. He's very smart.
And with that game, SGA ties Wilt with 126 straight regular season games with at least 20 points. How about that?
87-85. Here's SGA on the step back three. It's Gilgeous.
Just puts guards in an unfamiliar place.
SGA right to the rack and a chance for three for the Joker. Under 5 to play. SGA again, perfect defense, doesn't matter.
It's special, and he's a special player, and it's a pleasure and privilege to battle against him.
When we examine the current landscape of NBA basketball, we're witnessing two individuals producing two of the most extraordinary peaks in league history simultaneously. Right now SGA is generating nearly 32 points per contest on above 55% shooting as a guard. That's essentially unprecedented when you survey NBA history. Now examining Nikola Jokic from the center position accomplishing virtually the identical thing. Right now the Joker is a walking triple-double leading assists and rebounds in league history. That combination has never been achieved. These two players right there compared to their contemporaries are head and shoulders above them and hovering above everybody else. That's how exceptional they are and how high they're peaking in 2026.
He looks crazy in the face, he looks like
no emotion,
trying, or he's just like, I'm like, dude, what is up?
He said, I tried to talk to the other official. He said no.
Jokic. Got it! Troika!
He has that shift from downhill attack to just playing on two, which is a lot harder to do than people would think.
Alexander, MVP, down 2 on opening night. Pull up SGA.
Shai's got it. Off the deck, driving, pulling, looking for the pass!
It's one of those things where he has those things. He has the angles, he has a change of direction and the physicality, and then the touch to go along with it. It's what makes him really elite.
Now when it comes to these two players specifically, when they square off head to head, there's an additional layer of intensity, effort, and just overall significance to these contests, even in the regular season. If you're an NBA fan, you have to appreciate that. And examine the most recent clash on March 9, 2026. This game is going to endure until the end of time. And these two guys in this matchup were reaching their absolute ceiling and going bar for bar as Nikola Jokic delivered 32 points, 14 boards, 13 assists on 12 of 19 shooting for the Joker. An absolute masterclass on the season. His 24th triple-double.
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
That right there for the Joker is what you receive on a nightly basis. A walking three-category triple-double who's remarkably efficient. And examining his career, for triple-double performances on above 60% shooting, so far in his career, he possesses 93 such games. Looking at second and third place, Magic and Bull combined only account for 85. Now that right there from the Joker, without question a phenomenal performance. But examining SGA, I mean equally as impressive, if not more so. SGA this game, 35 points, 15 dimes, 9 boards, 0 turnovers on 14 of 21 shooting. This contest right here for SGA, while it isn't a playoff game or finals game, to me personally represents the finest game of his career as a guy from the opening minute to final minute was downright dominant and hit every crucial shot for his squad when they needed it most. And examine that efficiency. 14 for 21. That's absolutely absurd. And the assist-to-turnover ratio is 15-0 for a guy who primarily is recognized as a scorer. And one additional detail I'll include there. Examine those 0 turnovers. Right now SGA on the season has 7 such games with 30-plus points and 0 turnovers. In all of NBA history, that's the second most ever in a single season, tied with Jeff Malone from 1990. And by season's end, he's poised to surpass Mike Mitchell, who ranked number 1 with 8 games from 1984.
Not only am I scoring the ball, but I gave you 15 assists.
Yeah, that was a career
without
high
those
for him.
guys.
And 0 turnovers.
0 turnovers. That's what I'm saying.
Might we just add to the list, and 0 turnovers.
This duel right here, SGA versus Jokic, stands as one of the greatest duels of all time. One of the finest games of the 21st century. And what elevates it over the top is how it concluded. As in the fourth quarter it was absolute chaos, and examining both superstars in that fourth quarter they showed up like very few stars could, as Nikola Jokic delivered 11 points, 5 boards, 2 assists on 80% shooting. For his Nuggets squad he accounted for 9 of their final 11 points. Absolutely dominant and beyond clutch. Examining SGA, 10 points, 3 assists, 2 dimes on 50% shooting and late in the contest facing double teams, facing zones, it simply didn't matter. Denver down the stretch could not contain this man.
SGA, stop, pump, splash! 0.5 left, no fouls to give.
There he is.
SGA with 5. SGA step back 3. He's got it!
I'm speechless. Speechless. I have no speech.
That right there pretty comfortably stands as the finest game of the 2026 season. As examining both superstars, they're highly motivated, locked in, prepared to compete from tip-off. And the fourth quarter they delivered time and time again. And examining SGA, you want to discuss defining moments, defining MVP moments. That right there was a 2016 Steph Curry moment.
12 seconds later.
He is your 2016 Kia Most Valuable Player.
Steph Curry in 2016 drilling that shot, while it wasn't a postseason game winner or finals game winner, represents a defining shot of his career and the defining shot of his 2016 MVP campaign. Examining SGA this year, it's the identical situation. Now one final thing I do want to address when it comes to the MVP race. Every single year the media manufactures controversy from nothing, and this year was no different. They'll introduce names like Anthony Edwards, Cade Cunningham, even Jaylen Brown. Those guys, absolutely, are producing great seasons, but examining guys like Jokic and SGA, they're producing all-time great seasons. Historic seasons. And examining SGA specifically, when we factor in iconic moments, team success, overall individual dominance, SGA this year by a significant margin is the MVP. As examining his overall numbers, much like the Joker, it's video game caliber production. 31.7 points per game, 55% shooting, from 3 38%. His so-called weakness and the free throw line 89.5%.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
This guy right now compared to his contemporaries, specifically guard contemporaries, he exists levels above all of them. Anthony Edwards, not on his level. Jaylen Brown, great player, not on his level. Guys like Jalen Brunson, they're quality players, but they're not SGA. What this guy is producing right now is downright historic. And examining his true shooting percentage, among 30-point seasons, it ranks second all-time behind Steph Curry in 2016. And of course, Steph that year wasn't only MVP but captured every single first-place vote. And one additional thing I do want to include there, when it comes to SGA's offensive arsenal, from everywhere on the floor, he's absolutely lethal. You sag off this man, he'll drain a 3 in your face like it's effortless. Press up on him, he'll blow past you, reach the rim, finish with ease. If someone's occupying the paint, he'll elevate for a mid-range jumper and knock it down like prime MJ. This guy's a 3-level scorer who has mastered basketball in 2026. And versus a team like Denver, it's barbecue chicken every single night. And examine these statistics right here. Actually for the mid-range 53.5%, in the entire NBA that ranks first. At the rim 70%. On fadeaways approximately 50%. Pull-up jumpers 49.8%. And on step-backs an absurd 52.7%.
Beautiful.
Long story short, examining both these players, they are peaking at an extraordinarily high level. Now when it comes to the best players in the NBA, it's those two guys and everybody else. These two guys, individually completely different players. What they share in common is they dominate the game in their own fashion, at their own tempo. As a basketball fan, you have to appreciate that. As always, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time.